Hi guys, it is Wednesday, and that means it's my day to give you some inspiration. Uh, and I just wanted to share, a, not a quick word, so it's going to be a hot minute, so, fix yourself some tea, whatever you got to do. So I've been reading this book, The Next Right Thing. It's a really great book that Kathy Davis introduced the staff to, and I've really enjoyed it. This is my second time reading it. I have several books that I read like every year because, you know, stuff don't stay in here like it used to anymore. And they can always teach me something. Well, this chapter that I read the other day, and I shared it with the staff for our devotion, was welcome home, and welcoming yourself home. And I just really appreciated how she wrote, how she wrote more how we're supposed to treat ourselves. She asked the question, what if your next right thing is to settle in right where you are and come back home to yourself? Because the only person you're guaranteed to be with every day of your life is you. We've kind of realized that a little bit during this quarantine, because if you're like me, I'm at home all by myself all day long, and until Wayne gets here, bless his heart. Pray for him. And so it's just me and me. And I've been doing a little project, and I'm not well equipped to do this project, but I've said I was going to do it. And so I've been in a really dark place mentally and emotionally because I'm not equipped to do something. And so I put a lot of pressure on myself. But I find myself doing that pretty much every day of my life anyway. I think somewhere in my Christian walk, I became confused on how to be humble. And I equated that with having low self-esteem. And I don't know if you guys have an issue with that or not, but if you do, I just want to share something that I learned from this chapter of this book. She talks about coming home to yourself as when you're walking up on a home and you come up on that front porch. If the hostess is standing there and she's yelling judgments or criticisms or sarcasms at you, you're not going to want to go in that door. And I realized that I don't do that to if anybody else were to come up to me, I am very welcoming, but not to myself. And it just kind of broke my heart a little bit, because I can't imagine how much it broke my father's heart, or it breaks my father's heart, how we treat ourselves sometimes. I remind my children, as they were growing up, and I remind your children as I see them every week, or used to, how wonderful they are, how they are fearfully and wonderfully made, how God has this wonderful plan for them. And I never let them doubt for a second that they're not awesome. Where do we lose that? Where do we let that confidence in the Lord, confidence in ourselves? I guess we think that's haughty. I don't know. Where do we let that go? Loving yourself is not a terrible thing to do, and it's taken me 52 years to figure that out. And so I'm about to redecorate. Oops, sorry, my phone just slipped. I'm about to redecorate my front porch, people. So that when I come home to myself, I will come home to beautiful hanging baskets that have words of encouragement and even praise, and I'm going to be okay with that. And even love and mercy and grace. I'm going to redecorate today, and I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to water those baskets. I'm going to make sure that all those wonderful things stay in those baskets, and that those bad things stay away from those baskets. That's not an easy thing for me to say, but I'm going to do that because I'm worth it. And I don't know where we lose that. I don't know if it's I don't know. I really wish I did know where. I joked at the staff and told them I lost mine in the birth canal. It just, but I know that I am worth dying for, because Jesus has already done that. And so I'm going to start treating myself as such. You're going to see a different person, because I am just going to be more confident about myself, because I know that God has equipped me to do what He needs me to do. And I'm going to start having confidence in that. I don't know if you struggle with this or not, so I may be just talking to nobody out there, but I'm sure somebody out there struggles with their self-esteem, and I'm the world's worst at beating myself up. A lot of us do that. We beat ourselves up. The next time you start beating yourself up, I want you to picture that beautiful hanging basket. If you don't have one on your front porch, you've seen them. And I want you to hang that thing on your own front porch, and I want you to fill it with things that are that God would put in there, not you, because you might put some junk in there you don't need, but let God fill your basket. Let him put some beautiful words of encouragement in there, and let you know how much he loves you. She put this verse, which I love, because I added a little something to it. Not that I rewrote the Bible. Chill out, calm down. The verse is from Psalm 139, verse 1 through 3. She says, God, the Bible says, "Oh Lord, you have searched me and known me. You know when I sit down and when I rise up. You understand my thoughts from afar. You scrutinize my path and my lying down, and are intimately acquainted with all my ways." Now, I want to read that again, and I'm just going to put my ad in it, okay? "Oh Lord, you have searched me and known me, and you still love me. You understand my thought from afar, and you still love me. You scrutinize my path and my lying down, and you still love me." That's why I can keep that hanging basket up there. That's why I am encouraged to hang that beautiful hanging basket up there with encouragement and love and grace and mercy and kindness and anything else I would extend to anybody else walking up to me on my front porch. I'm going to walk into that on a daily basis. I think the human race can just be better if we just did that. You know, just tend to our own little front porches and make sure our baskets are awesome. So, I got to tell you, I hope you got something from that. I feel like I went through it really quick. But I just wanted to share with you, as a staff, we miss you. I know you guys get to see us, and you're probably sick of seeing our faces, but we so miss you guys. And we've asked for certain things, and some of you have accommodated us by sending in whatever, but we're begging at this point. We're begging you. When we ask you for pictures, and I know a lot of you aren't tech savvy. Trust me, you can ask Bobby Harrington. If I can do it, anybody can do it. We're asking you right now, Darlene, maybe it was last week or maybe a week before last, about the hashtag New Normal NCC LaGrange. I'm begging you, let us see your new normal. We want to see if you've redone your bathroom like I'm redoing my bathroom. Send a pic of it. If you are in your pajamas every day, just send a picture of your pajama pant. We're desperate. I'm not even kidding you. Bobby Harrington had to go steal pics off your Facebook pages to put in the honking seats. We miss you guys so much. And I didn't realize how much I missed you guys really until Sunday, when our wonderful staff did the videos of everybody singing. Oh, y'all, I was bawling like a baby. I missed y'all so much. I miss you so much. I can't hardly stand it. We all feel that way. We miss you, and we need you to reach out to us, because we've been trying to contact pretty much everybody in the church, and so we need you. We need you as bad as you need us. So if you're watching these videos every week, I'm going to encourage you to please hashtag your new normal NCC LaGrange. And I'm going to add one more thing on there. Mother's Day is coming up. And so we're asking you, you don't have to video yourself. If you're not comfortable, don't do it. But if you are comfortable videoing yourself, you can do it. We're going to ask you to start adding stories. However you post them to the NCC Facebook page. Start adding stories of what a mom in your life taught you. It doesn't necessarily have to be your mom. That's okay. It can be, a mom figure in your life. Or if you've figured out something that wasn't passed down to you from your mom, but you are now passing it down as a mom, do that one. Okay? We all have different little things that we do. Maybe, your mom wasn't a great cook, but now you're teaching your children to cook. brag on yourself a little bit. That's why, you know, it's okay. We would love to hear from you. We miss you so much. Okay, guys, until next Wednesday. Or, well, no, Sunday. Sorry. I'll see y'all Sunday.